Greetings, Guardians, and welcome to Shigity, a podcast, a ship post, a talk show just here to talk about Destiny 2. This week, Season 1, Episode 1, we got our coffee, we're here to talk about some shit. Delicious as always. How's your guys' week? You guys enjoying Beyond Light? I am loving Beyond Light. Right now, Beyond Light is amazing. Definitely worth the $75 after tax that I paid for this deluxe edition. No Time to Explain doesn't disappoint like it did in D1. Loving that. Stasis, interesting. Definitely changes the game up. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. I'd like to start off this podcast. Let's talk about the This Week at Bungie. So this week at Bungie, they launched Beyond Light. We're specifically going to be talking about the Stasis portion of Beyond Light, or the TWAB. So Stasis slow. It's against combatants. It will slow, will shut off combatants' movement abilities and slow their movement. Against players, it will slow, will reduce movement speed, reduce ability regeneration rates, suppress movement abilities, jump, dodge, etc. Reduce the following weapon stats. This is where it gets interesting. ADS speed, down. ADS move speed, down. Weapon reload speed, weapon handling, weapon kick direction. It'll change your weapon kick direction. That's interesting. Reduces weapon accuracy as well. Stasis freeze. All targets. Freeze can be shattered by damage. Shattering a freeze causes it to do AoE damage to the frozen target. Something about this that not all people know is your own icicles can hurt you. So get away from them. If the enemy shatters it and you take damage and you're low, you're dead. Get away from it. Freeze lasts for some duration before crumbling off. Unlike shattering, a freeze that crumbles does not do any damage to the frozen enemy or nearby enemies against combatants. Freeze will lock all non-boss combatants in place for the duration of the effect. Bosses will automatically shatter out after some duration. Against players, freeze will lock players into place when applied for the duration of the effect, while frozen players will have their class ability replaced with a brand new breakout ability that allows players to exit their freeze early at the trade-off of health. The damage this breakout does can be reduced by the resilience stat. The more resilience, the less damage you take. Players can activate their supers to immediately break out in super state. This is interesting because I did not know about this when I was playing today. I did not know it took health to break out, and I did not know that you can break out with your super. I've never tried. But it's interesting that they're bringing the resilience stat back into play. I haven't seen the resilience stat actually fully used. It's nice to see the resilience stat being used for something. So get out there, build your resilience. You're going to have a better time against Stasis than other players without resilience. It's definitely going to be coming in handy there, especially for our PvP players. Against players in a roaming super, locks players in place until broken out. Players will quickly shatter out and take a small amount of damage. Against the one-off super, suppress super and locks players in place until broken out of or expires. All player freeze rules apply here. Alright. So, that's all we had for the TWAB that I would like to talk about. Obviously, we've been having some server issues. They're working on that. There's a ton of new players in Beyond Light. Servers have been packed full. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the hot fixes. So what they have buffed and what they have not buffed. So they obviously fixed this week's hotfix. They resolved an issue where Destiny 2 could crash when players interacted with the vault in the tower on Xbox. I had a buddy, Scott. Apparently this happened to him. I haven't had it happen to me. Apparently they fixed that. Implementing back-end changes to improve Destiny 2 service stability. So more server stability. That's great. That's awesome. Rewards adjusted Rose's fire rate from 150 to its intended 140. So now it's a 140. Players may once again equip the legendary hand cannon. Heir apparent has been removed from the Monument to Lost Lights Exotic Archive, which sucks because I didn't get a chance to buy it. Resolved an issue where collector's edition emblems were not being granted or appearing in the collections properly. And that's all we got for the hotfix. Have you guys been noticing any shotgun bugs lately? I have been running around with my 7th Seraph shotgun. Now, typically, I don't use shotguns. I only use shotguns if I have a bunch of dudes with Felwinter's Lie coming up on me. Speaking of Felwinter's Lie, let's talk about that. Felwinter's Lie is not a shotgun. Okay, Bungie? Felwinter's Lie is a freaking sniper rifle. That thing has ridiculous range, and it has been on top of the game for far too long. Bungie, I'm asking you, please nerf the shit out of Felwinter's Lie. I cannot stand it anymore. It makes PvP not fun. Alright. Let's talk about weapons here. So we're looking at the patch notes here. Hand cannons, aggressive, increased fire rate from 110 to 120. Yes, we all know about that. Sniper rifles, adjusted how aim assist is affected by sniper rifle zoom rating. The lower the zoom, the lower the aim assist. I like this. I hate being able to be quick scoped by or aimed in on with like a beloved, like from hella far away, and them just get the kill. It don't work like that. Personally, I use the Frigid Jackal. That is my favorite sniper in the game. Love it to death. I will continue to use it throughout all of my Destiny journey, unless I find one that I like more, which I doubt. The big update for the meta right here is sniper or auto rifles. Damage per bullet reduced from 15.75 to 14.25. Now you may not think, okay, that's not noticeable, blah blah blah. It is. Auto rifles, I have been seeing less and less auto rifles. I see a couple gnawing hungers here and there. It is what it is. Gnawing hungers not as good anymore. With the hand cannon update and scout rifles, auto rifles have been dying off. I've been seeing more and more hand cannons and more scout rifles. It is amazing. I'm loving PvP right now. Other than stasis being in the state that it is, PvP is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I haven't really had too many issues. Auto rifle meta dead? Possibly. I hope so. Hand cannon fights are way more entertaining than auto rifle fights. Auto rifle, you just fucking aim and shoot, it's done. Hand cannon fights, that's where fights get intense and it gets fun. Love it. Scout rifles. As you guys know, I main Skyburner's Oath. I love Skyburner's Oath. It is one of the most underused weapons in the game. I love it to death. I love how unique it is. Scout rifles increased how much each point of aim assist stat widens the aim assist cone. At maximum, the aim assist cone is now 15% wider. Skyburner's Oath used to have trouble hitting headshots before Beyond Light. It's like I would hit them in the head and it wouldn't do anything. But now, Skyburner's Oath seems so smooth. I've been getting a ton more kills with it lately. The hip fire, which used to miss every shot, still misses a bunch. It still misses a bunch, but it's so much better. You can actually land shots a lot more often than not. So I appreciate that, Bungie. That is amazing. Mountaintop. Reduce the splash damage by 33%. I love this. Thank you. I have only run into this weekend, so I only get to play on weekends, guys. Thursday through Sunday, you guys can catch me live on Twitch. invadr-nym on Twitch. I'll leave a link down below. It'll be in the Linktree link. Make sure you guys check that out. Loving the fact that Mountaintop has been nerfed to shit. I have not seen many Mountaintops at all. I think I only ran into maybe one or two the entire time that I was playing. Now, I will say, we're moving on from the patch notes now, guys. I will say that I ran into a ton of Jotun users lately. All weekend long, I was running into a bunch of Jotun users, as well as Telesto. It seems Telesto's back in the meta. You would freeze and then use Telesto. Which I guess you don't really need to freeze to use Telesto. I guess people are just bad at hitting their shots. But right now, Telesto's super good with the stasis. Freeze them. Telesto gone. Super good. We got wiped in survival by a team using that. It was a shitty time, but GG at the end of the day. Good job. We're going to move on from that. Moving on to stasis. So, Warlocks, you guys are having the time of your lives right now. Warlock stasis is insane right now. So is the Hunters. Titans feel a little weaker this season, which I'm glad to see. Titans have been reigning on top for the longest time, and I'm so glad to see them finally down and about. I will say the Titan grenade is crazy. You are not safe behind walls. You are not. At all. So get the hell away from it. You see that grenade coming? Get away. You're dead. Alright? It fucking tracks you. It'll go around walls. It does not matter. It's insane. Bungie, for the love of God, why did you give Warlocks the ability to throw ice like celestial fire? That is the worst fucking decision I've ever heard in my life. Listen, celestial fire was insane enough. That shit curves around walls. It's like Morgan Freeman dressed up like a fucking warlock, decided to jump in the air, throw some celestial fire, and it went around the wall and killed me. Like, what is this, Wanted? Come on, man. Fix the tracking on that thing. The thing should not be able to curve around walls. Celestial fire does insane damage as it is. The new ice does the same thing. It goes around walls, man. Also, speaking of walls, Bungie, for the last few seasons, people have been able to shoot through fucking walls. I don't mean to get angry here, but for the love of fuck, if I'm behind a wall and I get sniped through the fucking wall, which is a solid object, that just shouldn't happen. Alright? You guys gotta fix the mesh or something. Fix sniper rifles, I don't care what it is. Just fix this wall glitch shit where you're able to shoot through walls. It's insane and it just hurts. I'm a big PvP player, so this stuff, it irks me. But at the end of the day, GG, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, it's just a kick in the nuts. Let's talk about some guns here, okay? Sturm. I know. Sturm. A name you probably haven't heard in a long time. Sturm is insane right now. Without Drang, okay, you could 2-tap somebody in the head from 42 meters. 42 meters! That's crazy. It's crazy good right now, too. If you freeze them and you have your super shot, you can 1-tap them in ice. It's a 2-tap with the super shot. You don't even need Drang. At 42 meters, it's a 3-tap headshot. No, not even. It's a 2-tap headshot. Yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head. I was using it earlier, and I believe it was a 2-tap headshot. But Sturm is insane. Pull it out, guys. Use it. It's crazy good right now. Have some fun with it before it gets nerfed. If it ever gets nerfed, we'll see. You know, Felwinter's Life still hasn't been nerfed. It's been fucking 20,000 years. Skyburner's Oath feels amazing. If you guys don't use Skyburner's Oath, it's not for everybody. It's a different playstyle with that gun. But I encourage you guys to try it out. It's a ton of fun to use. It's a different gun. I love it. Probably not worth buying with your exotic cipher if you're a new player and you never got Skyburner's Oath. There's better guns to buy. You're not going to see a ton of Skyburner's Oath being used. I've run into one Skyburner's Oath in the last 3 months that I've been playing Destiny regularly again. Let's talk about Europa. I love Europa. It's beautiful. The storms are amazing. It does seem smaller than what I was expecting. So it seems large, right? But if you take away the hallways where you got to ride your Sparrow, it's quite small. I mean, well, not really. I wouldn't say small. It's not small. They're large. It's just, it doesn't seem as big as it really is because there's more hallways than there is anything. But another thing, can we please get a fast travel spot up at the top of the map on Europa? Man, it takes forever to get from Varix to the Riss. It takes forever, and there's so many quests that are up there too. Takes forever. Please, Bungie. I know you guys have seen it on Reddit. Let's get one of those. Another thing, the Cosmodrome. I know there's more content coming for the Cosmodrome. At the moment, it just seems barren. There's really not much to do. I'm hoping to see more stuff with the vendor that we have now. I don't remember his name. I think his name's Han. I don't remember his name. He's not a memorable character. I hope we see more with him. We talked to him one time during the Beyond Light campaign. I'm hoping to see more with the Cosmodrome. I'm just hoping there's a ton more. Also, speaking of the Cosmodrome, Bungie, please tell me you're adding Kvastov and not the piece of shit white variant that you gave us. I'm talking about the exotic. Alright? Please. I understand it was a Year 4 weapon from Rise of Iron and D1, but please, it's a Cosmodrome weapon. Please add that back. We already got the white variant. You might as well bring back the exotic variant. Kvastov is, it's a beautiful weapon. I love it to death. Let's talk about the story. Beyond Light's campaign. I enjoyed it. It was a ton of fun. It was not everything I was expecting, but it was good enough to make me feel satisfied. I got chills watching some of those cutscenes. It was a ton of fun, and hearing Varric's damn near cry while talking to Aramis, that made my life. I fucking hate Varric's. I want to snap the rest of his arms off. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. It was a good campaign. I felt satisfied at the end of it. It was a ton of fun. I'm excited to see where the raid takes us. I'm wondering who the raid boss is going to be. Is it going to be Aramis? Is Aramis going to break free of her stasis frozen stuff? Is she going to break free and be the raid boss? Or are we going to have a new raid boss? Curious. I don't know. I haven't looked into any of the raid shit, so if it's already come out, don't roast me in the comments. I'm sorry. Speaking of story, Savathun. Where's Savathun? She wasn't mentioned one time in the entire campaign of Beyond Light, but she was so huge in Season of Arrivals. Where's Savathun? What is she doing? She's sitting back and watching. Obviously, the next DLC that we get is going to be the Witch Queen, but where I have a feeling it's going to be like Taken King, and we just go in, we invade, we kill her, and move on. You know what I mean? I have a feeling that's going to play a part. I also had a little theory that Aramis was not evil. Okay, Aramis, yes, she's bitch, right? But Aramis, what if she was corrupted by Savathun? What if she was like us? We had the right intentions with the darkness to save our people, use it, blah, 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 you know, we didn't get corrupted, right? At least not yet. What if she was the same way? She wanted to use it for good, but then Savathun got a hold of her and corrupted her. I don't know. Probably not. It's probably, you know, wild goose chase with that, but I have a feeling Savathun has a big part to play in Beyond Light. I just can't tell what yet. Maybe Varric's. I don't know. Speaking of Varric's, that new clicking noise, what is that, dude? I hate it. Hate it. I hate it. Yes. Fucking hate it. The Exo Stranger is back. After so many years, the Exo Stranger is finally back. And she's Anna Bray's sister. Anna Bray is one of my favorite characters ever since Cade 6 passed away. R.I.P. Cade, the homie. I still keep my chicken emote on. And, you know how I feel about the Colonel. I like to pet my cock. Anyway, Anna Bray, one of my favorite characters. Fantastic backstory, fantastic family. I love reading about it. And all along, the Exo Stranger has been Anna Bray's sister. And that's insane. I'm loving that. Can't wait to learn more about that. Let's talk about guns that need to be nerfed. In my opinion, the only gun that really needs to be nerfed right now is... yeah, it's... Mida Multi-Tool is insane right now, alright? Mida Multi-Tool is two-tapping people. Like, it's fucking crazy. I've been running in a lot of Mida Multi-Tool in Survival lately, and it's just been wrecking house. What else? What else do we got? Felwinter's Lie. We've been asking for a nerf for that for ages, but... you know, scrub lords themselves, they love Felwinter's Lie. We don't have to worry about that too much. But they're never gonna nerf it. It's never gonna happen. Bungie, please nerf it. Other than that, all the guns seem pretty balanced. I haven't tested out Jade Rabbit yet, but I also haven't seen Jade Rabbit used against me yet. So I got no input on Jade Rabbit right now. I had a feeling it's gonna be really good, but we'll see. We'll see next weekend, next Thursday. Maybe I'll pull it out for old time's sake. The live event was cool. Did you guys catch the live event? I caught the live event. It was badass. It's the first time I actually caught a live event in game for any game, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool experience. Got to hang out with my clan mates and just kick the shit and hang out and wait. It's a ton of fun. Speaking of clan mates, I own my clan Banshee 44's Chosen. We also have a great set of moderators, the Lilu, Buns, Scott, and Tide. You guys are all amazing mods, and if you end up listening to this podcast, I appreciate you guys so much for growing my ever-expanding family while I'm gone. Banshee 44's Chosen is an Xbox clan as well as a PC clan. Eventually we'll also be on PS4. We're small and sweet right now, but that's the way we're keeping it. If you'd like to join Banshee 44's Chosen, hit up one of my mods, hit up me on the clan page. I'll leave a link for it down below. It's in the link tree as well. We'll interview you. We're going to start interviewing you, making sure you're a chill person. By interview, we're just going to pull you into a match. Just pull you into a party, hang out with you for a little bit. And if you're cool, you're chill, we'll bring you in. Currently, the clan is 18 and plus only, with the exception of our good friend Squatch. His son is under the age of 18, but he's a super chill kid. As well as Isaac. Isaac, you would have no idea that he is under the age of 18 unless he told you. Super relaxed kid. Love them all to death. All my clan mates are all great people. Love them all to death. I got a nice little family going here, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. That's about all I have to talk about today. Like I said, we stream on Twitch Thursday through Sunday. Make sure you guys come stop by. The link will be in the description below. The Banshee 44 will be in the description below. Check me out on Twitter for more updates. And, the Discord. Sorry. We have a Discord server. My spaceship. If you'd like to join the Discord, it'll also be in the Linktree link down below. The Discord is mostly my clan mates and some other people that are also in there. It's a fairly new Discord, but we got a bunch of members in there now. And, come hang out, have a conversation with us. We talk all things Destiny and other games, memes. It's a good time. Come join the family. And anyway, guys, my name is invadr-nym, and this has been the first episode of Bull Shigity. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll have more to talk about with next weekend. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for listening.